I'm sorry, man. Well, I don't know if somebody was watching that stream. Well, then, um, my apologies for if you were actually watching that stream, bro. Fuck, I'm in so much pain and confusion right now, bro. Should have stayed in my trade. Should have stayed in my trade. Alright, let me just do my due diligence. Since I did not have video the whole time I was streaming, bro. What the hell is this? Why would there not be? I was talking into my mic the whole time, man. It was for 2 hours. Can't get that back, innit? What I can do is explain to you guys the trades I took and the trades I did not take. So if you are watching the whole thing, again, my apologies. I'm not gonna. You can discard out that video if you want. If you saw my trades, if you saw the the Just Forex account, you would have seen me in some trades, right? So um yeah, so basically the first trade I took was down here. It was this trade right here. I took this trade. I was risking down here, and I got my profit target up here. And then I decided not to take this trade. I did put a for whoever wanted to take a trade, but this would have been in short here. Some people might have gotten in there, but this also would have been the if you wanted to take the short, it would have been off of this candle. A lot of rejection, risking 4 points above the high at that time. So at 9.3, and then you'd have been taking your profit down here. Well, I didn't take this short because there was no real confluence per se for that trade. It could have easily continued going up as much as it could have consolidated or whatever. My profit target may not have even been reached, but then this happened, and so I took this trade. Due to I showed that I took this trade because it came down to this zone, right? And but I was skeptical about this trade because one, I've seen something like this before, which was what I showed here. Was this one here, right? Like it came down, tested this zone after breaking a base, came down, tested this zone, and it didn't work. So I was skeptical that this trade would be the same thing, right? And so I was iffy about not taking this about this, but I still took it, just tested it out, and I lost the trade, as you saw if you're watching. And so then there was this trade. I took this trade. The reason why I took this trade was due to the back test example that we did the other day. Yesterday we did a back test example, and I did not want to take this trade yesterday, but I took the trade because it made sense. I didn't take the trade, but I watched it and it worked. Right, it worked because and it made sense that it worked because there was range to the bounces. So when it came to test the zone again, it just bounced. And not only that, there was a red line. So then I took this trade off of just overall. It looked there was the bounces. It had range to the bounces, right, and then came back down. So even though it broke all the bases, it came back down and bounced here, right. So we're looking for that bounce all the way back up. Our take profit was around here, right? So we got in this trade, but then we realized that this one from the back test had the red line as second confluence, and so that with that thought process, we immediately became a little bit more skeptical about the trade, and so we decided to get out of the trade because we didn't know how it would pan out, given that there was no red line second confluence on this lows here. We didn't know if it was gonna really work, and so what we said is we'll just get out of this trade and probably take a short up here. When it comes back up here is what we're gonna do. So right now we're waiting for a short, but we also thought shit, we should have just let the trade play out because the short might not even work, right. It might just, so if the if it comes up here, which is where we'll be break even if we are taking this trade, then we'll get our right now we have an order pending to get back into this trade. So yeah, that's basically the gist of it. Right now we're waiting for this to get up here and then react, see if it's bearish. If it's bearish, we'll probably risk somewhere up here, risk above this right here. If it rejects inside the zone, then we'll risk above this. If it rejects it like outside the zone, then we'll just risk above this highs, this wicks here, probably risk above here. Otherwise we'll be getting, if it pulls back down, we'll just get in on our pending order, risking down below here and looking for it to go back up like that, right? Well, I don't even think it's gonna pull back down, honestly. I don't even think it's gonna pull back down. We should have just held this trade, man. Oh, today was horrible. We're about to get back to starting point from beginning of the day, basically. For whoever had to go through 2 hours of me not having my shit together, and I just checked just for the fun of it. I'm like, okay, let me see, and it seemed that, oh shit, there was somebody watching. Maybe it was a bot, maybe not, but it seemed there was someone watching, and so my apologies, man. If there was somebody watching, my apologies. If you had to go through all of that, man. If you had to go through 2 hours of just watching the screens move, right? Like, I'm trying to figure out what happened. This is a video that's explaining what I did. Hopefully you understood. And like I said, this channel is not for beginners. It is for people who understand technical analysis and are just looking to fine-tune their trading, or maybe adapt my trading style. And my trading style is obviously still work in progress, but it's good enough to get me to $1 million. Yeah, man. So again, the reason why we got out of trade, we're a little bit less confident because initially we don't like this type of trades and we won't take it always, but now we know the criteria to take it, and so it's fine. So now we've seen it twice, it works. Next time we'll take it. That's all it is. It doesn't have to be this time. There is no, let's not rush our path to $1 million. Let's not rush it. It's fine. All is well that ends well, they say. All is well that ends well. And maybe I should have this thing on, because right now it's on low latency, and it's just as I'm talking, you guys are hearing me. Maybe I'll reduce it on the next stream. I'll start doing normal latency. I don't know. But yeah, oh, and also I got a 30 subscribers. I don't know, are there bots just around? Because there shouldn't be a way people found me, Shouldn't be a way people find me. Like, I'm pretty new on streaming and I'm not really doing the most, right? So yeah, well, we're just waiting now. We are just waiting now. I'm also going to try to see. Let me go and stalk someone. Let me see. YouTube Studio. And on dashboard. All right, so price is approaching where our entry will now be invalidated. So we'll see. Just a little bit more and it'll be invalidated, and we won't be able to take this long anymore, which is likely to work. All right. All right, boys and girls. Yeah. Hopefully, I'm assuming you guys can hear me now. I think it should be fine. Honestly, let me let me check real quick. Can you guys hear me here? The audio is interesting. I'm not exactly feeling this. I'm listening to myself, so let's see. I wonder if this is better now. Yeah, yo, so um we're gonna go ahead and delete that order now. I'm gonna go ahead and delete this order now. And that's that. Um like I said, it hurts that I'm not in this trade, but it's fine. It hurts that I lost my last trade, but it's fine. I'm tired, bro. This shit is mentally exhausting. It's like losing is nuts. Like losing drains you, bro. Do you know when you do boxing, right? There is obviously building a stamina to the point of fighting, but um there's also taking punches, bro. Every time you take a punch, it drains energy from you. So that's why you build all that stamina, all that endurance prior to even taking a punch because you need more than 100% so that when that punch comes, it will get you down to 100%. It takes off whatever chunk that's above, a couple of punches maybe. So you keep building over that 100% stamina endurance so you can take more punches because I'm telling you guys, bro, you take a punch, it drains you. Adrenaline is what people use to go through those punches in street fights. But if you haven't fought before and you're scared, if you take a punch, you will get drained. It is not necessarily the hurt from the punch. Obviously, you'll feel it, but it's not only that is draining you, as making you weak. That impact that your body takes, it it drains energy from your body. So that's what this trading feels like. When you lose a trade, like it drains you mentally, to an extent. It's just like one straight jab, a nice straight to your mental right there. Boom, you just lost. Boom. and then after the loss, you follow up with a trade that you were in, but it's going now in profit against in the direction you wanted, but without you, and that's another mental jam right there. Thankfully, it's 10 o'clock, so we only need to be here for another 2 hours, 30 minutes tops. After that, at 12:30, we'll do our 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and then we'll eat. Probably have cereal, or something, and then we'll what we'll do. We'll just chill for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours maybe. We don't really have to make food, so we'll just chill and what do we do after? Oh yeah, then by maybe around four ish, 4 or 5 ish, we'll go and do our workout in the gym. But yeah, so this is the only trade we've taken. This is the one of two trades we took today. We won one, we lost one, and this one worked. On this one, we took in two trades by mistake, and shit, man, it was crazy, bro. So yeah, we won one, we lost one. This was the one we won. We didn't take this straight up here because it doesn't make sense to take it straight up here. And then we lost this one when it came down here. It made sense to take the trade to an extent, but it made sense, and that's why we took the trade. But we were also using that opportunity to learn based off of what we had seen. I was iffy about the trade, but we still took it. Maybe next time, if we've seen something that didn't work and we decide to take that trade regardless, maybe instead of going 25%, we just go 10% just to test the waters. We don't have to do the 25% on every trade. So like this trade here, we've seen it work before. So then we'll take 25%. And by now we approaching our profit target, right? And yeah, and and then this one we saw it did not work before, so we'll take only 10% kind of thing. All right, so well, this is good for today. Basically, we definitely learned quite a bit today. This one hurts, man. We're just in right there. I've just been looking to take profit. That's why I was hesitant too. I don't like closing my trades. I don't like closing my trades, man. Once I get in a trade, just let it play out. Let it play out. Let it play out. You got in for a reason. Let it play out. You know, if you're not looking to get in, then don't get in, right? It's that simple. So here, if we take a trade, we'll be risking up here, right? And if we take a trade, we'll be risking up here, and um, yeah, that's basically we're risking up here. And we're looking for a short, right? But right now it doesn't look short-ish. It looks more long biased. Fuck, man. Man, this hurts. 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 Again, yo, guys. Well, I don't know if you. It says two people are watching. I'm definitely one of that person, but I don't know who's the second person. If it's a bot, it doesn't matter. But for you people that watch this video later, I'm showing you guys I am not a consistently profitable trader, so I'm showing you guys from the perspective of someone who is growing in the business, who's growing his own business. Like you will hear my emotions. You will hear me in pain. Just like today when I got in that first trade and I misclicked twice and I got in two trades instead of one. And you heard it. I was panicking because it may have gone the opposite way, and it's not worth it to risk 50% of your account just to make 100%. Like that's not what we're going for here. We're going for 25% to make 50%, and we're doing that for uh we're accumulating that. We're just gonna keep doing that, and by the numbers, if you win six trades in a row, you've 10x your account. If you win eight trades in a row, from 400, you're at 10K. 19 trades in a row, we're at 1 mil, right? But we also know that we've already lost one trade in it. For every trade you lose, it's double wins that you have to make up for it, basically. So instead of 19, it will be 21 for in our case here, and we have to win 20. We have to do 20 out of those 21 trades, right? But but yeah, so you're gonna see me. I am gonna you're gonna hear my emotions in my tone. You're gonna hear my emotions in my sometimes in my decisions. But I am the reason why I'm streaming is to be accountable and to be yeah basically to be accountable, man. So that's why I said I was gonna get out of this trade because it made sense to leave the trade as it did make sense to stay in the trade. Again, with experience, I've seen this happen many times that it's bounced off, but I have also seen many times. But I guess what I was seeing was things like this, things like, in this case here, things like this. There was only just the base here, and then it came down to the base. So there was no necessary reason for it to bounce off this base, right? It's not like there was no multiple bounce, just the base, and it's traded too far, coming all the way down. No, well, it was something like this, it traded up here, and then it came down to this base here. Like the time and everything, like this one was far, and there was a lot of time. It just gradually fell, and it created this nice like I don't know how to explain it, but I would much rather have taken this with the momentum that this gave after this candle here, taking this risking down here versus taking this. There was not even much momentum. It came, it rejected. There was not much momentum, right? So again, you will see a lot of intuition based trading from me, right? Because I've been trading since 2020, but I only started trading the US 500 in October or November last year. But I was trading the penny stock market since 2020, and bruh, that was different, man. That was not right, you know? That was not right. Feel free to ask me questions in the chat box or in the comments if you are watching this video. If you're watching this video later in life, feel free to ask me questions in the comments. If you're watching this video live right now, then feel free to ask me questions. Feel free to ask me questions in the live chat, I guess. I guess once I'm a millionaire, boys, I'm not gonna have time for you. Let me just tell you that right now. Let me just tell you that right now. If I'm a millionaire, bro, I'll have time for you. I don't know. The audio quality from my mic is actually kind of horrible, but it was fine. It was fine the other day. I don't know why it's so bad now. I wonder why it is so bad now. It was actually fine the other day when I watched the stream back. It's like there's this echo almost, you know? That's what it seems like. Well, that could just be me. At least you guys can piece together what I'm trying to say, so it's all good per se. Um, or maybe that's because my phone is on and I'm trying to listen on my phone the stream to see the quality. I honestly don't know what to do. I'm not here to necessarily stream to be a streamer. I'm just here to leave a record of my success. So whoever wants to follow the blueprints can follow the blueprints. That's what I'm here for. That's all I'm here for, really. I'm not here to be a streamer. You know, don't really care for that, man. Let me check something real quick. Let me see if I delete this. I wonder if it will still work, given that the mic is. Oh, so I don't even need the. I don't need what? All right, boys and girls, I figured it out. The audio is good now. The audio is good now. Say what? Say what? But damn, though, the fact that I went through a whole 2 hour stream today and I just lost all my data. Oh, not all my data, but I just lost it all. I lost it all because the audio did not record. Oh, I wonder why it says there's two viewers right now. Hey, viewer number two, are you a bot? Are you here to watch me succeed or are you here to laugh at me if I fail? Because I'll tell you some, there will be no laughing, my friend. $400 to 1 milli, baby. Yo. So today we missed one trade, today we lost one trade, today we won one trade. That's what happened today. So far, at least, we still have about 2 hours and 15 minutes. Let's get it. I want to make money. I actually want to be a millionaire by April because, I mean, I'm not trying to be selfless or whatnot, but at least if I'm there, it would help. It'll put it'll put a lot of things in. Honestly, even if I make $100,000, it'll put a lot of things in motion per se. And my brother too, giving his journey he wants to embark on, it would help him too. It will help us all. So I must make this money. Yeah, I'm saying. I'm thinking. I understand I said to 1 mil, but like once we cross that 100 grand, I miss that. I miss that siphoning some money out of here. Yo. Yo. So as we said, we did say we get a short in here, but there was no opportunity. But this candle, ooh, this candle's mad. So what's gonna happen is if the price, if price goes bounces back up here and shows rejection, we'll take the short because this is a sign that there is a lot of bearish momentum up here. So technically, if we are taking this long here, we were in here, right? And we were looking for 144 pips, right? 144. Let me not lie, I'm kind of happy that it's not hit profit because that was, if it had hit profit already, then it hurt me a lot, you know. So if I was in the trade that I was in earlier, I would have needed it to go up to 144, right? And it didn't reach it. I'm what you call enemy of progress. Oh Lord, please let this thing just play around here for no reason. Just play around, just do it. All right. So what's happening here is it's similar. We've seen this a lot. It came, it broke this base, and it bounced off, and it's now coming back to retest this base. But the difference between this and a lot of what we've seen, I'll show you examples in a second, is that this momentum of this bearish momentum here, not good. Not good at all, especially because it's right under the red. Mm-mm. This red is more important than you guys think. Very much important. Very important. This is a $4,000 mark. Like, I should have been at 600 today. I shouldn't have taken this trade. I shouldn't have taken this trade. I shouldn't have taken it. I should not have taken this trade. But anyhow, examples. This is the example right here. This is the example right here. Look, no, this one. Um, Look at this one. This was the low of the day, right? 7:30 went up, came in, bounced, went up, and then boom, it broke, and then it broke, right, with momentum. But then when it broke back up, I did take this trade. This was a good trade. This right here, the risk on this, I took this trade here. I was risking down here, right, about down here, and then when this momentum, I saw this momentum bearish candle, and then so I got out. I didn't get out on, like, right after I got out on this candle here because I was like, okay, I don't like this. So I got out, and then this happened. And then when this happened, when he rejected this with this blue candle here or green candle, whatever, I took this trade, and I risked down here. So this was the trade here. So 120 risk and looking for 240. Simple trade. But yeah, so once this happened, yeah, it should reject here, that's fine. The red line is even far. Reject here, that's fine. But when it's coming down to this base, just like this, it should be, it should be a weak pullback. But this is a strong pullback, one. Two, it's a strong pullback off the red line, right? So I don't want to take this short. I don't want to take it from here. Should I take it from here? I don't want to take it from here. Because I'd have to risk up here 100 points, right? Looking for 200 points. I don't want to do that. I wanted to. I don't know if it'll work, right? I actually don't know if it'll work. It looks pretty bearish, yes, but I don't know if it'll work. I don't want to take I don't want to take a trade because if I was in long, I'll still hold it, and now I'll be break even, but I'll still be holding, right? Because I would still, I don't know if it'll continue, but I'll be wary if it continued, and once it came up here, I'll be wary about up here. But yeah, so today, should we have taken this trade? I don't know, man. I don't think we should have. It was not. It was. Yo, sorry, I'm yawning. uh, Trading is fun, man. Trading is fun. But yeah, should we have taken this trade? Nah. It looked good, and I called it out for, if you are watching, whoever took the trade, I called it out, but no. I personally would not take a trade because it's not. There was no. There was no prior reason to take a trade, and I would much rather take a no prior reasoning long to take a trade. But it's short, and if this candle here, was more like this one, then maybe yeah, that would have been I'd have taken that, risking above whatever just happened. But nah, this candle was still had rejection, right? So no trade for me there, sir. Cause there was not a lot of momentum going on. It kept on rejecting going up, yes, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it would go all the way down here. Like this was, I didn't expect this, right? But when he came here, I started to expect something. I started to maybe something like that will happen. So this is an anomaly that I don't understand. So I don't understand what this is, what it means. So I'll have to see the way it plays out today to decide what I will do tomorrow. I have to see the way it plays out today to decide what I'll do tomorrow. Because this is an anomaly, right? So this was a good trade here. Quite a good trade actually. Alright, well we're still at 450 on our account. Um Maybe I can set it up somehow. I can move this. Maybe I can let me try and I don't know how to I don't know how to show you guys my balance and the current trade because this here that you guys are seeing is going to be the numbers going up or down for the current trade, right? And then my balance all the way on the left side. And if you saw me arrange it, you would see that I pushed the left side further back. Um maybe maybe I guess you guys just have to. So right now our current balance is $464. As you can see, we took a trade here. What else is this? Anyway, we took a trade here. We won our trade. Yeah, this was a mistake. So our mistakes, we got in two trades, right? So 10.2, 10.2. So we ran out of the trade real quick, and then we held the original trade and we won that one. And then we took this trade, which we lost, stop loss. We got our stop loss was hit, and then we took this trade, but we ran out of it because this third trade today was this one here. So we ran out of it, but we didn't hold it. Um, Yeah, that's about it. So right now our profit, we're at, our balance is 464. Oh, yeah, I guess you get some same profit. So our profit on this account right now is 64.85. You can see we started from 400. This is the whole trading history. Profit is $65. So we don't have any profit on this account basically. We're still at break even technically. All right, so right now looking at this, that's why I kept on pausing as I was talking. 'Cause I was looking at the charts. This is definitely an anomaly. We don't know what this means. We know that obviously it's a massive bearish momentum, but with respect to what the whole day has shown, with this base that it came to and rejected, with the base it rejected from, with respect to all of that, we don't necessarily know because this looks good, right? This looks good. Not gonna lie, it looks good. It looks good too, but it's like it's I don't know. That's not right. That's just not right. But this looks good, man. If this closes with a lot of rejection, it looks really good. Maybe we could take it and risk down there because this is the kind that had a lot of bullish momentum, right? But it's really trading in and out of this zone. It's not good, right? It's not good to be trading in and out of this zone like this. Should we take this trade? Let me think. So, what a little iffy on this trade. It's gonna be the first time we're seeing something like this. Not first time, but like there's not okay. It's underneath the zone, right? It may close under the zone, may close inside the zone. Should we take this trade? That's the question right now. If we were in here, we would have still be in this trade, right? Okay. Okay, how about this? What we're gonna do is if this candle closes, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put our thing here, right? And our stop loss will be right there. So initially it was down here, right? Somewhere here. And our stop loss will be at break even. What do you think? Yeah, I think that's a good trade. I think that's a good trade. I think that's okay. I think that's okay. I think that's okay. So we'll try to get in as low as possible, as low as we can. And our stop loss will just be once it breaks this entry point, our break even point. But we'll be risking all the way down here, right? Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's see if we can get in as low as possible. As low as possible. So we're not really risking much. But if it works, then we're still in the trade, right? So our stop loss will just be this right here. Break even point right there, just under. Yeah, I'm watching, but like I don't want it to. If it's gonna flush, then let it flush. So I don't have to get any trade. But if it turns green or blue, then yeah, maybe I'll take a trade. Fuck this. What is this one? Pull back a little bit. Let me enter. Yeah. Leave me alone. This is not what I normally do. This is just me being hungry for a trade. So forgive me if I'm not taking, if I'm a little hesitant to take this. Tired. Fuck is this? Ah! I'm in pain. That's pretty nice. That's actually very nice. This is a very nice bullish move. Shit, man. What's the time? 10:30. I couldn't just get in, man. It's not that easy to just go against a lot of things. Like getting in like that, that's obviously just because I wanted to just be in a trade, right? Because I'm tired of looking at this chart and not being in a trade. That's obviously what that is, right? But I couldn't just do that, you know? It doesn't make sense, right? Doesn't make sense. It made sense, but it still doesn't make sense to just do that. Why the fuck do I have two watching my stream? Who's the second person? Uh, I need to stop swearing that much. It's just disgusting. Who made me like this? I used to not swear a lot. Actually, I used to dis, I used to feel disgust from swearing, and then I came to Canada. Came to Canada, and then it used to feel weird to swear, and now I just blurts out of my mouth. Filthy. Good to know that I've been an okay plan at least to this point. Getting in down here, risk was all the way down there, but I was actually technically just risking here, so very small risk. So that would have been like, if I had gotten in at where I wanted to get in, that would have been a probably $20 or $40 risk, 20 bucks or $25 risk compared to 120 looking to make 240, right? So I'd have been looking for a price to go back up there. Oh no, not up there. Price. I'm looking for price to go back up here. So if we're in this earlier trade, we'd have still been in right now. This is why I'd have not even cared about what's happening, just in watching what happens, right? If it goes back up, if it breaks here and then retest, that'd have been a good follow through trade even, right? I have 3 subscribers, bro. What I want to know is how. How is that even possible? I'm one. I know I subscribed myself with my other channel, but I mean that's to to use it to like I'm doing now, making sure the stream is okay. I wasn't watching my stream for the 2 hours that there was no mic, So now, how did I decided to go check it out and there was no freaking audio. If I was watching it earlier, I would have known, right? But and then freak, how do I have two viewing? Like, who is the second person? Curiosity killed the cat. Why do I have 3 subscribers? Who are the other two? What is this? Is YouTube playing mind games on me? Who knows? Maybe once I make a meal, this person that found my channel this early and for some reason is watching it alongside me. For some reason, you're staying here and watching, which means you like something. If it's not a bot, then if it's an actual person that's staying here and watching this shit, or maybe just put it on, I don't know, if you actually like it, then, well, maybe, just maybe, I may take you up as a student for, or maybe I may just be a mentor rather than a teacher. I may answer some questions that you have, fast track your process. But I don't know how to teach, man. I don't know how to teach. If you're gonna learn something, you should have already learned the basics yourself. It's all over the internet. There's so many places to. You already know the basics, which is technical analysis. Technical analysis is basics. And so what I can teach you is maybe managing your risk, maybe why you should, depending on where you're at in life, what you should look at, and what maybe why you should not mind. So managing your risk and maybe the emotional side of trading, and then maybe we just go over trades. Like there's not much to trading. Once you learn technical analysis, it's all about experience after that, really. So if you have a question, then as a mentor, I'll answer. I will not answer redundant questions though. Like I don't know. I don't think I'm cut from the cloth to teach. My brother is. He likes teaching. I used to teach physics too, and I used to teach math. But I don't know. I don't think I enjoy teaching like that. Especially with this trading, I don't think there's much to teach. There may be much to learn, but as teaching, from my perspective, I guess if there's much to learn, there's much to teach. But I don't know. I don't know how to go about that teaching. I guess. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't know how to go about that teaching. Should we get in long here? I'm thinking. With this exact risk. But then we'll probably just be risking right under here. That's what I'm thinking. Again, that's our break even point, right? Because we're not break even on our original trade yet. I don't know. What is 10% of the account right now? $46. Thinking if it breaks this here, thinking of taking a trade risking down there. I'm thinking. I don't know if I'll execute it though, because like I said, so there is not necessarily the only trade here is this, and I don't think if it goes up here again, I don't think it will hold because making it higher low, and I don't know, I don't think it will hold. I think it's gonna break. So with that thought, and it's just 11 o'clock basically, like 10:50. So with that mindset, I'm thinking we may have a trade here, like just like this. Open lower, but we don't really care about that. Hmm. Maybe we just take this trade right here. What do you think? I think we take this trade. 120 points, right? Or maybe we'll wait. We'll wait. We wait for some kind of momentum, some kind of sign that says, "Oh, I tried to go down, but I couldn't go down anymore." Some kind of momentum, something like this. Let me show you guys something like this. You could have taken this trade here, and this would have happened. I'd be like, "Oh, I'm winning," but then you could have waited for something like this, flush down, but big rejection, saying, "We're not going down, baby. We're dying up here." Something like that happens quite a bit actually. Happened right here too. I'm looking for something like that, but I may not get it. It doesn't have to happen every time. So it doesn't have to happen every time. But yeah, this is why I don't like being out of trades, honestly, because of things like this. You start coming up with ideas to try to take a trade. I've come up with like two, three ideas to take a trade, right? And they basically one was here, it worked. This one was here right now, it's working, right? Yeah. This is why I don't like being out of trade. If I was just in this trade, simple as I was, I would have been in this trade still right now, right? And still just watching it go. And I would not have to be, oh, I could have taken a trade here. Okay. I would have just been in a trade. And even though I've not made profit, I'll just be in a trade and I don't have to get in a trade again, right? But it's all good. It's all good. I hope a day like this happens soon. Clean day, trade. It was a straight base. Took the breakout, risking just below right as market opened. Got my profit done. Pulled back, risking 4 points below. Took a trade. Conveniently just waited for a little pullback because of how much rejection this was. Waited for a little pullback just like I did today. Just like I did today before I got in my trade, right? Waited for a little pullback, took a trade, and profit acquired. And then next one would have been up there because of that drop. This drop made this a base. So this base, there was this base here, there was this base here, up here, and then there was the ultimate high. So with this base, first base, big rejection going in, big rejection, take the trade, risking up there, profit acquired. This base here, nice rejection of the base, take the trade, risking down here, profit would have been up here, and then when it pull back again, so there were like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4.5 trades or 5 trades if you will, because there was also adding this here and that trade here. So 5 trades, bro, 5 trades. That would have been mad. That would have been like almost 10x your account right there in one day. One day you just going from what's it called, 400 to almost 4 grand, right? Give me a second. Give me a day. Give me a day that gives me 6 straights. Give me a day. Give me a day. Give me a day that gives me 6 straight. Oh. Imagine just getting that kind of 6 trades, 5 trades, done. Next day, I'm catching cold. 5 trades, 5 trades. Next day, you're at 10K from $400, baby. 400 to 10K in 2 days. Who would have thunk it? And then we just go slowly, and then before you know it, another 5 trades within next week. What, 15 trades? By then you'll be over 100 grand. All wins, no losses. For you know it's worth a mil. A million, a million, a million, a million, a million. You know? Yeet, yeet, yeet. Let me adjust this. Sorry, guys. Put this here. Like this. Hmm. What would I have done if it stopped me out break even and continued going up like this? Well, I'd have been in the same state I am in right now, which is, oh shit, man, I don't like not being in a trade, you know? That's the state that I've been in, and I've been looking for a trade as I am now. So I saw this candle, and it was actually pretty good. And, oh yeah, we didn't take this, I guess. Yeah, but it's fine. It's fine. I don't know, man. I don't want to I don't want to force a trade that we can't even take with risking 25%. What's the use, right? There's no point in anything but sticking to every trade, trying to take every trade that is as good as possible and trying to make that 25%, trying to risk that 25% per trade. That's that's what matters. So if our trade today was just this 25%, we got this trade. This was not a trade. I would not recognize it as a trade. So there was boom, it fell all the way down, no trades. If this had worked, that would have been another 25%. But now we know we'll never take it straight again. But then it would be something like this, right? It would have been something like this. Once this rejected out the red, just risking 65 right there. Looking for 130. That should have been our second trade. Two, right? And then the last trade would be this one right now. We're watching this one. And this may even work. That would have been third trade. So wake up again today. Wake up again tomorrow, sorry. So today, 12:30 hits. That's 1 hour 30 minutes, 1 hour 28 minutes from now. We'll do our push-ups, do our sit-ups, do our squats, and then we'll eat. I've been eating all day, and then we'll chill for a bit, maybe read some comic, maybe even spend some time with you guys, doing some back testing. Who knows? And then we'll go to the gym and spend some time there, maybe an hour and a half, two, who knows? And then we'll come back, do some stretches, maybe do the last part of the workout, probably like crunches or something.
because we don't like doing crunches in the gym. It's kind of weird. And then shower. Before we go shower, put some rice to boil. You know, because we already have some sauce we're gonna eat the rice with. And then we shower and come back, do our stir fry and eat, feeling refreshed, and read our comic. Stay there for probably an hour and a half. Get up, do the dishes. Maybe that's after. Maybe after then is when I'll come and chill with you guys for a bit. Maybe do some more back testing. Maybe another hour of back testing. Maybe after then, actually, not even after trading. Maybe after then, right before we go, and then after that, after back testing, if there's time, I'll do whatever I want. Maybe watch some YouTube or maybe just go in my bed and watch and read my comic, and then wake up again tomorrow and do the same thing all over again, except for workout. I'm not gonna be working out tomorrow. We go to the gym every other day, but we do our hundreds, 100 sit up, 100 push up, 100 squats every day. Man, not being in a trade and having to watch this shit is irritating, bro. Irritating. I can't even, bro. It's easier to be in a trade and not even watch it, but when you're not in a trade, you kind of have to watch it more per se because now it's like you want to find an opportunity. That's why I was able to find, oh, I could have gotten in here, risking break even, or I could have gotten in at the break of this, or I could have gotten in long here, risking here. Ugh, so many things, man. I don't know. I don't know. This uptrend is very weak, very very weak. Still have this to overcome, right? Still have this here. So if it comes here and shows rejection here, maybe we'll take a short. As long as it's not 12:30, right? All right, so there was momentum going down. I was watching this candle. There was momentum going down. I was hoping it would close something like this. So, do we want to take this as because it looks like it's weak going up, but it's slowly taking over this candle, right? This candle here, slowly taking it over. So maybe I'll take that 64 chance. I'll risk $64 and I'll be looking to make $140 and I'll be risking down here. So I'll be looking to make more than 120 pips. I'll be looking for a break of a new high or something. Right? Because this $64 doesn't really matter that much. So let's see how this candle closes. Because we have $464 in our account right now from the 400 we started with. So the $64 doesn't really matter that much. So we won't really count this trade, whether it's win or lose. If it's win, then it takes us back to $600, which matters. If it's a lose, then we're back to 400, which is fine. You know. But this trade that we want to take is not. It's not. It's not the best per se, but it looks like it's gradually wanting to break upwards, so that's why I want to take this trade. I'm looking for a tiny pullback down. Tiny pullback down before I take it. You know. Maybe I'll take it on 70 then. It's annoying. This is not good. I'm having habits that are not good. I should have. We take trades based off the candle close, not based off the number here. I was looking at the number here. Fuck it, man. Just forget the trade, right? Just let it go. Let it go, let it go. We will find another trade. Let it go, let it go. We will find another trade tomorrow. Maybe no. Don't let this shit bother us. Trash. Garbage. Whose man's is this? Let it go. Let it go. We will find another trade. Let it go. Let it go. Do not let this trade. Oh, my back, man. Let it go. Should we take this trade? I knew I was gonna do something like this, try to give us an opportunity because now we let it go. It's like, come join me. So once you end it, we flush down. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I want to join this. Man, I really wish I was in that trade, man. You know what? I think I'm done trading for today because at this point, if I get into any trade, it's probably just going to be due to the fact that I'm not in a trade. So I think I'm done trading for today. We're just gonna chill till 12:30 and just keep watching. I'm just gonna end this live stream. Thank you for watching. Thank you for allowing me to waste your time. It's up to you if you felt you wasted your time, you know? So, GG's, enjoy.